Hello, this is Uncle Jim. In the previous video, I was testing some 300 blackout in the Bolt Action AR. And then I asked my son if he wants to test some loads in his 223 or 556 AR, Bolt Action. And he said yes. And one thing he wants to do is make sure he's got a squirrel range load. And so he's got a 3-power Prism on that lightweight Bolt Action AR. And so I had these loaded already for his other stuff, like AKs and stuff. So this is the Barnes Varmageddon 50 grain 223. 25 grains of H335, overall length 2.224. And it works great in his AK and 223, 556. And now he wants to try it in his Bolt Action. So previously, I just did a video doing the 300 blackout in the Bolt Action. And now he's got this lightweight, foldable Bolt Action. And he wants to see if it's ready for squirrel. So we were shooting that out to 70 yards, and now we got to see what the impact is at squirrel range at more like 20, 25 yards. So we're going to do that, and then we might move on to 308 AK, whatever. It depends on the weather. It's been raining off and on, and since I had my fun, I thought my son should have a little fun. And one thing he really wanted to do is Varmageddon. So here we go. We got the Varmageddon, and we'll get the impact right. In a future video, we'll blow the hell out of a squirrel because they're going to be infesting the garden pretty soon. All right. Now, another thing is when I loaded those, I didn't have this, the new Lee micrometer. And these are the brand new Lee, just issued a micrometer that comes with the die and the bullet guide. And I did a video on that on 300 blackout, and this one's going to be super easy. And so it's a totally dedicated die for 223, 556, and it looks awesome. But these were done with the old seating stem, and we'll go from there. All right. Anyway, so Dad got him some magazines. The Lancer magazines, they're Gen 2. They're improved, better feed lips, everything, strong. So look at the, folder out. Look at how it matches the controls on here.
Matchy, matchy.
Matchy, matchy. So look at that. So I got him some 20 rounders so I can rest them, whatever. But look at how matchy, matchy that is. You like?
I like.
And the feed lips are definitely stronger, Gen 2. So if you're looking for mags, there's a good one. Anyway, let's test that at short range for squirrel. And we got sunshine. We're in between rainstorms here. I just did a 300 blackout video. Now he's going to see where his impact for squirrel is, because we ended off shooting 70 yards with his primary arms. Okay. And that has a nice reticle on it. Let's go around here. And which one is that again, son?
That's the
Look at that.
SLX Micro Prism with the ACSS Raptor reticle.
Okay, so this reticle, you go on the spear tip, and then you got mills where you can adjust.
Yeah,
so
it's one chevron tip that can be illuminated, and then it's a bunch of dots underneath it.
Yeah, you got a chevron tip, but look at how matchy that magazine is. Oh, it's so awesome.
I love this gun.
He loves this gun. All you guys love this gun better than my 300 Blackout bolt action. I don't blame you. All right, let's see where we're at squirrel range, and then we'll go out further and maybe shoot something else. All right. Okay, so we got the Farmageddons for squirrel or whatever. And I will say we didn't have rain right now, so we're good. And also, let me get political here. I've been accused of being a runner, leaving my state. If you look at the state I left right now, how bad it's gotten, and it's getting worse every day. Son, are you happy to live here?
I happy.
Oh yeah, we happy. We could do anything we want.
We're also not corrupting the state that we moved to.
All right. Anyway, go ahead and let's see what the impact is. Which one are you going for? Red or black?
Red. I'm going to aim right in the center of it.
All right. This was finally sighted in at 70, so let's go back to squirrel range with Farmageddon 15 grain. And this is a 1 in 8 twist. All right.
Ready?
Yeah. Take your time. All right, you're about an inch below. So, do you have mills on that dot where you can adjust for squirrel range?
Oh, yeah.
Because that is perfect at 70 yards. We have it sighted for 70. Do you got a mill?
Hit. Yeah.
All right, let's try the mill.
So aim on the mill at the center.
Yeah, go a little higher. We are like 1 inch low, which you could always adjust for on a squirrel head.
Ready?
You're dead center. Oh, yeah, right in the bowl. And give me one more, and then we'll go longer.
Same thing?
Yep. Touching. Let's stop. Let me go to the target. Boom, bang, pow. Super easy. And, you know, the guys that reply to my channel, they definitely like your lightweight, under 5 pound, folding.
Under 5 with the optic on it.
With the optic, folding, put in your backpack or the front seat with a towel over it, even though it's not a semi-auto. You know, whatever. All right.
That's what the Micro 300's for.
Yeah, well, you've got plenty of semi-autos you can put under the towel. The kids got toys. All right, let's go look at this. Okay, I covered the last groups with tape from a previous video when we were sighting in the site. And so right here below, he shot that with the chevron sitting on top. And then he went to 2 lines below. And there you go. There's 2 touching at squirrel range. So I think he knows where to hit a squirrel with. Squirrel head. Beautiful group. All right, let's go out longer now. Awesome. All right, so middle line below the chevron, 2 in the same hole right there. There is the chevron, and this is a 1 inch square. Hell yeah, now he knows where to go. This one is for 70 yards. All right, you can pop them out there too. Okay, so now we know, and here's a close-up of the primers. Bear Creek Arsenal there. See the primers? Everything is fine. And what I love about H335 is it throws so good in the thrower. I use a Lyman Brass Smith powder measure, and it throws perfect every time. These were thrown, not weighed. Oh yeah. America. All right, boy, let's shoot one at the swinger. And I don't know where your chevron is. It should be perfect. So that was for 70, and now he knows the hash mark for squirrel, and he's all good. He's ready to go.
Ready?
Yeah. America. America. I wonder if I could do the wheel on here. Where's the close-up wheel? America. Anyway. All right. Let's shoot something else, boy. All right. I have never shot this before, and we're going to do it offhand like a man. So, fold it out. All right. And, all right. Chevron in the middle.
Yes.
And we don't even have the illumination turned on. We're just using the black reticle. All right. Wow, this is light. And it's easy. And there's a bird. Get the bird on the boulder. A fifth. How cool is that? Easy. And it's illuminated. We didn't even put the red on there. And here's the ejection. Right by your box or whatever if you're a bench rester. I like to be a shoulder rester. I got one more. Let's do it. I'm not a bench rester. Oh, yes. I like to shoot it like a man. That is really cool, boy. I've never, ever shot this and felt it, and I didn't even turn the red portion on. That has to be super awesome. All right, I'm just saying that. All right, you beat me out again, boy. Mine's heavy, yours is light. Good night. Good sir. Okay, bonus footage. He has to try out his new trigger in the Zastava 308 AK suppressed with Viper scope. Which one is that?
That's the Vortex Viper PST 1-6.
That one's a really nice scope. All right, and we're using South African. I bought by the case when it was cheap, 308, and we got to cover your glasses. Vintage Tasco Jap glasses that he got, brand new in the container. How cool is that? Cat. All right, again, the purpose for this is testing this ALG trigger enhanced in the 308.
It also got the Meridian grip on there. That's best AK grip on the market. If you
Oh, he changed the grip. Damn it, I like the wood grip. Damn it.
I like that grip more.
All right, some people like nostalgia. All right, shoot at the swinger. This South African by the case was so cheap back in the day, and I still have, and they came in battle packs inside, and the case was a polymer case, locking case, and that's what we buried my cat out front by the flagpole. Ready? I buried him in the case of the same ammo because it was a good casket. All right.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right.
Now we gotta wait.
How is the trigger? You can wait
light.
You can wait for it to swing.
Super light.
Really? Okay.
It's an ALG. It's the best AK trigger there
All right.
is.
We were using the stock trigger, which was fine, good AK trigger, but you had your creep and your take up. You like that better?
I love this thing.
All right, continuing. Just a last minute test. I said, hey, what else you want to shoot tonight? So here we go. I tell you what, if you want a suppressed battle rifle that will run anything, there you go. What mount is this? That's adjustable.
That's a RS Regulate.
RS Regulate mount.
RS Regulate makes the best side mount for an AK.
And I do like this Vortex. Yeah. So that's a 1 to what? 6?
1 to 6.
1 to 6. I still like the wood grip better because it's, you know.
This is so much more comfortable.
Yeah, but that's military. Whatever. All right, over your head. Whoa. All right, go. What do you got? 4 rounds in there?
I got 2 left.
All right. Just checking the trigger, bonus footage, father and son having fun in America, where there is no rules on guns. All right? I want to make that clear. If you want to live happy, you don't want to live in a state where they have rules. We have no rules. There's no rules here. Was that in the movie? Anyway. One more, and we'll call it a night. I really like this lightweight. But I tell you what, I have a foul 308 or NATO, and if I couldn't get a foul, this would be it. I like them both, actually. And they clean so easy, and they shoot so good. Until next time, thanks for watching, and America, say bitch.
Bitch.
But wait, there's more. We just can't stop tonight. These are the latest of Cranky's mold, powder coated, 10 millimeter, long shot powder. Strybog, suppressed 10 millimeter. Oh, let's go, boy. Oh, yeah, baby.